Alright guys, so I did a whole bunch of beer reviews. I want to start doing some meat smoking reviews, if you know what I mean. So just give you a little heads up on today. I've been smoking a corned beef brisket. It'll trying to get it to a pastrami kind of taste. I had it soaking in a whole bunch of water overnight. Changed the water out every couple of hours. Kept ice in it so it would stay. The meat would stay good and it wouldn't spoil. But yeah, I did a salt, pepper, and garlic dry rub on it. I put a brine on it first. Not a brine, a binder on it first. Dijon mustard with Chardonnay. Spread that around on top of the meat. Put the rub, salt, pepper, and garlic on top of it, and then did the little seasoning packet that it always comes with. Put that right on top as well. And then I'm smoking it around 165, 170-ish. I don't know if you can see, but trying to smoke it. It's been on for probably about 2 hours or so. I'm gonna smoke it all the way at that temperature, right up to about 165. And once it's 165, I'll probably take it out, cover it up, let it rest for about 1 or 2 hours, and it should be ready to go. So maybe I'll give you a little look at it. Ready? I don't know if you can see it. That's so far. It's internal temp. Alright, so every couple of hours, all you do is, what I like to do and what some people do is, not drop that, but anyway, I come in here every hour or so. Like, it's kind of like with pork or any type of, a lot of type of meats, you're just trying to keep it moist. And I like spraying it with like a canola oil. Kind of gives it an oil where the heat will crispen up the outside, as well as kind of keep it in, make it moist, and create that bark that you want. So I'm going to actually take the probes out of it for a little bit, flip it over, because that's the fat side up. I'm going to try to flip it over that way. Do a little spray to try to get some bark going. Put the probes back in. And shut it down. Alright, so the pastrami, or what will be the pastrami, the corned beef that I'm smoking, like I said before, trying to get it up to an internal temperature of 165, and then we're going to let it rest for about 2 hours. But I got 2 probes in it right now. The average is about 165, so I think it's ready to take off. So that's what it looks like. It's got a nice bark going on around it. So you can see from the spray that I've been spraying it with the canola oil, bubbling up a little bit, but it's got a pretty good bark. It's still jiggly, so it looks pretty good. I think it's ready. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it off. We're going to wrap it up in tin foil. Then we're going to take it over. I got a moving blanket I use. Wrap it up in that. Keeps it warm. Then we're going to place it in a cooler. Keeps the temperature there. Lets it rest, settle down. All the juices will get back into it, and it should be very tasty. Well, I let it rest for a lot longer than I said I was going to, but I wasn't really planning on eating much of it tonight anyway. But here it is. Let's take a look. I mean, it doesn't hurt to let it rest a lot longer. think it's probably best. Let's try this direction. Looks pretty good so far. Smells really good. I'm gonna try it. Okay. Looks pretty good. Very good. Yes, very good. Rub is perfect. The very salty, very it's honestly a perfect pastrami. I love pastrami. Very big. We went up to New York to see a Phillies Mets game one time. Checked out Cat's Delicacy. Loved the pastrami. Loved their huge pastrami. Everything that they do, they're very big on pastrami in New York, and this is a pretty good rendition of that. A little too much garlic, I think. I'm a huge garlic fan, so, but I think a little bit too much. But otherwise, put this on some rye bread. Add a little American cheese, and then add a little mustard. I'm not a huge mustard person, but pastrami on rye with some mustard, amazing. Try it out, everybody. Very good.